everyone, this is Masha here from Pajama Bosses, and I'm so excited to be able to share with you today how you can scale your network marketing business to 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, or even 7 figures, and at the same time, without all of the burning out and actually increasing your work hours. How many of you would like that? Would that be totally awesome? So if you're just coming on live, say hello and tell me your name, what your name is. Give us a quick like so I know that you can actually hear us, and we know that if you're actually getting value so we can keep making these videos. And in today's video, I want to go really deep into, what happened to us in our network marketing business before we discovered how we can effectively scale our business. And if you don't know us, my name is Masha Chamaja, and together with my husband Miguel Montero, we actually have been in network marketing for more than 11 years. We've created 7-figure network marketing income. Not only that, we've been able to help literally thousands of people from 30 plus network marketing companies to scale their businesses to 6- and 7-figure incomes. But in today's video, I really want to share with you what are some of the reasons and what are some of the ways that you can avoid burning out and actually be effectively scaling your business. Now, how many of you would really love to have a 6-figure business? Is that you? How many of you are already at a 6-figure business, already having hundreds of people in your team, and have already figured out the recruiting process, but are now trying to work out how you can turn these hundreds of people into thousands of people and literally have exponential growth? And let me tell you, before we discovered the 3 things that I'm about to teach you today, we went through years and years of, a struggle and upwards and downwards in our business before we discovered what are some of the keys to actually effectively scaling your business. And when we were able to do that, literally our business grew exponentially, but at the same time, we were able to drastically decrease the hours that we were working in our business on repetitive tasks. And so we were able to actually dedicate so much more time into recruiting, prospecting, helping our team to recruit and prospect. And guess what? Therefore, our business grew exponentially. So super excited to share that with you today. So if you're just coming on live, say hello, give us a quick heart. If you know us, tell us where you're dialing in from, and we're ready to get started. Now, this is going to be specifically really good for people, like I said, who are already leaders, who are already leading an organization. So if that is you, give us an extra heart and say, that is me. And how many of you here, raise your hand by saying me down below this video, are right now actually having a little bit of struggle with duplicating? I mean, you've actually worked out how to go ahead and talk to people. You've worked out how to create leads. You have an unlimited supply of people to talk to, and you're even sponsoring them into your business. But at the same time as sponsoring them, you can't even see, anyone else doing anything like yourself. So if that is you, this is going to be super valuable. So I want to really share a little bit of a background story. Before we were successful, before we had created incredible business, incredible network marketing business, and be able to help all these leaders to scale their businesses, where we started at, we were probably in our business for maybe 3-4 years, not more than that. And at that point, we were traveling in Asia. We had actually rented our house here in Australia to travel in Asia and build our businesses. We were so determined that we were going to scale our business to 7 figures. At that point, we were earning a solid 6-figure income. In fact, we were earning a solid $10,000 per month. But at the same time as earning that, we were working so hard. I mean, we were literally working 12 to 16-hour days, traveling every single weekend to a different country, let alone city, and actually, doing events, meeting with people, doing all the things that we thought were necessary for us to create success. And we were certainly, the ones that were putting up our hand and working the hardest in our business. And while that is important, that is not the full story, as we know. We certainly, started to burn out. And I remember distinctly this point in Kuala Lumpur. This was in 2011 in Kuala Lumpur. Miguel and I both, were taken to hospital, literally both of us within a week's time. First myself and then Miguel. And, that was kind of a reality check. And even though we had been earning a 6-figure income and working extremely hard, we couldn't really see what else we could be doing. And as much as we were building teams, We couldn't do anything for the teams to actually be somehow disappearing, 90 days, 120 days from when we actually started them. People were using product, but they weren't really duplicating and massively building new teams. And so we started to ask ourselves, what is it that we can do to really turn this all around? And, one of the things that we started to think about is, how can we create more leverage, right? Are you asking yourself, how can I actually create more leverage in my network marketing business? And if you're a leader right now earning 6 or multiple 6 figures and you're planning to scale your business to 7 figures, you're probably asking yourself, what is it that I can do today to have more leverage? And so we started to ask this question, and literally within just a couple of weeks came up with 3 solutions that I'm going to share with you today. And this was the start of us creating a team duplication system that allowed us to scale the business to 7 figures. Literally, within 18 months from there, we went from $10,000 a month to earning $30,000+ per week. I mean, how many of you would love that, right? I mean, that's totally dream income. Literally going from $10,000 a month to $30,000 a week within 18 months. And it was just simply from doing 3 simple things. So are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for me to share this with you? If you're ready, give me a few hearts and say me down below this video. Awesome, awesome, that's great. So here it comes. The first thing we did is we put down a simple checklist of how to get a brand new person started and recorded a 5-minute video that everybody in our team, when they got started, had to watch. Now, guess what? Whether this is a person that, you have sponsored yourself, or this is 5, 10 generations beneath it, it doesn't really matter. But as long as you have a very simple getting started, right? A getting started training, this is super, super important. Now, you would be surprised, but most 6-figure earners out there have some kind of getting started process that is not fully automatable, that is not accessible 24/7 to everyone that signs up in their team. So this is something we're really focused on. We perfected it. We now know the 10 steps in every network marketing business that really make a difference to be able to get a person started on the right track, so that literally in 24 hours later, after starting the business, this person is already sponsoring and getting results. Does that make sense, guys? So that's the first thing we did. We recorded a 5-minute video with a 10-point checklist that every brand new person had to watch. And that improved things tremendously. I mean, it literally meant that we didn't have to introduce ourselves to every brand new person and make sure that their sponsor did a good job, because we had a tool that we'd created that is now doing the right job. We also did some other tricks that, for the purpose of timing, I cannot show exactly on this video, but I'm going to be doing a detailed training later this week. So if you're looking at scaling your business to multiple 6 figures or even 7 figures this year, 2017, be sure and feel free to join me on that training. The link is right above this video. It's pajamabosses.com/leaders. And if you can't find it, just say, go below this video. And so give me the link and I'll reach out to you just after this video. So getting started process, a short video with 10-point checklist. The next thing we did was really, I mean, it's kind of, it's probably already there, but you're not using it in the right way. We made sure that our marketing tools were actually accessible to the whole team, and not only that, that the team was able to use the same unified marketing message. Now, I see so many 6-figure earners, still not having one process, one door that all the prospects actually come into their business. And that's probably the major thing that most of us are doing wrong. We have these teams that are organically growing, and soon there's hundreds of people. And guess what? There's 3,000 processes of how, you actually talk to someone and bring them into the business. So it's really important to unify your marketing, okay? Now, what that means is that the first thing that a prospect sees, no matter if they're going to become a customer, no matter if they're going to become a business builder in your team, it has to be the same door, one door only to come into your business. And what that means is usually that you have created one tool, one video, one presentation that everyone sees, and based on that, they're going to go different directions, right? Some people are going to say products only. Some people are going to say, I want to go full out and create a full-time income. But if you don't unify your marketing so that your entire team is doing one thing, you're losing so much leverage, you're using so much duplication, and you're never going to be able to get ahead and scale your business while you effectively decrease the time that you're working. So unifying your marketing is extremely important. Again, this week when we do the free training that you can register below, just about this video on the link, I'm going to go into depths of what unifying your marketing means and how with today's technology and social media, you can actually create an amazing system that your team can use so that you can scale your business effectively. Now, let's get to the third point. The third point for me, when we created that, we really got this huge epiphany. We thought, how is this even possible? I mean, we had a getting started process, we did unify the marketing, but this third part really made a huge difference. And it was when we finally implemented this third part that we saw that curve of exponentiality really take off in our business. This is where we suddenly went from 20,000 a month to 30,000 a week, literally within 6 months. And what the third part was really a training process, training system, right? Now, a training system, can be a lot of things. And certainly, I'm sure in your company, you've got events and you've got tools and you've got training videos, you've got all these other things, but that's sometimes the problem. In fact, the problem is that we overwhelm our brand new people when they get started with what their next steps in leadership development should really be. And so what we figured out is that when we have a very simple step-by-step leadership development process, that's really a training system for taking someone from when they get started to taking them to the top rank in the company. When we figured out that simple process and simplified it into steps so that people could seamlessly engage and each and every single day keep learning and go through the process, that's when our income suddenly not just doubled and tripled, but literally took off exponentially. And that's why we were able to scale our business. So again, I'm going to go into the depths of how to do that in our free training later this week. But for me, this whole process of 18 months of really scaling our business from $10,000 a month to $30,000 something dollars per week was really all about a personal transformation. And tell me if this is you. So get ready. If this is you, I want you to really go down below this video and say, this is me. The transformation really was understanding that I couldn't work any harder. Now, most of us grow up without understanding what really leverage is all about. And even though we know the word and we know we want it, we don't really know what it really means until we actually go and work so hard that we burn out and we try and push even harder. And when we were earning a $10,000 a month income and actually earning a six-figure business, guess what? We didn't really know that by working harder, we're not gonna ever get there. Because it's not about working harder. It is really not about working harder. It's about implementing things. It's about implementing systems and tools and leadership in place so that you can actually have the necessary leverage, so that you can have the scalability, so that you can duplicate. I haven't talked a lot about duplication, but really at the core of everything is the process of duplication. And when we figured out that it's really not about us, sponsoring more people or working 2 hours harder, when we had that personal transformation of finding a way to do all that and actually working less, that's when it all started to happen. That's when we started to implement all of these things and created a team duplication system. And yes, Kirsten says, working smarter, not harder. That's right, that's why Miguel made us this t-shirt, work hard, think smart, right? But on a bigger level, this is a very deep transformation because a lot of our limiting beliefs actually come from wanting to work hard, wanting to push hard, wanting to be the best and the hardest worker and, the greatest hustler. But it's actually about asking better questions. The better question is, what do you need to do in your network marketing business so that in 6 months, you can scale your business 10 times? What are some of the things that you have to implement? And I'll be going through very details of what we've done on this training that I'm doing later this week. Go to this link right above this video. It's pajamabosses.com/leaders. I'd love to talk to you. And if you got some value out of this video, if you really, really believe that this is something that everyone should hear, then please like and share right now and subscribe to Pajama Bosses, because we go live on this page each and every single day sharing more advice on how you can create more duplication, more leverage, scale your business, and we help leaders how they can actually implement systems so they can exponentially grow their income. So super excited to be here with you guys. If you're here with me, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you later this week on our free training webinar. See you then, and see you again tomorrow.